Well, back to the black and blue, like most rookies in today's NFL, Ja'Tavion Sanders was thrown into the fire a season ago after being drafted out of Texas in the 4th round. Year one came with its ups and downs, but now he's as confident as ever with that debut season under his belt. I got to go one-on-one with Sanders earlier today to talk more about his growth. Well, joining us here on the official home of the Carolina Panthers, second-year tight end Ja'Tavion Sanders, JT, coming off of year one. Took you a little bit to really find your stride, but what do you think are some of the main lessons you took from last year now as you're going into the second year with the Panthers?
Definitely had to come back, get stronger for sure, especially playing tight end in this run-heavy offense. You know what I'm saying? Got to be able to dominate and excel in the run game, and that was something focused on in the offseason, coming back in the OTA stuff. So definitely getting stronger, understanding the game more, and just being able to play faster. You know what I'm saying?
And then when you think about, just now, going into, obviously you got minicamp going on now and then training camp, a lot more on your plate now.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy Tremble recently having surgery, and now you're getting a lot more reps and really being the leader of the group. How have you seen, yourself take on more ownership now being in that spot?
Oh, for sure. I mean, definitely I got thrown into the fire last year. Tommy and Ian had got hurt last year during camp. Me being a rookie, I definitely had to, you can say I had to drop my, you know what I'm saying? Had to man up, I didn't have a choice but to take that next step. So just kind of going off that, Tommy going down again, just being like, I kind of have the most experience here as as a Panther, so I understand the playbook well, or better, you could say, but definitely just being that voice for the room, you know what I'm saying, doing what Tommy would do if he was here.
Looking over the past few weeks, you've had a lot of voluntary work and then OTAs, now coming into minicamp. How have you seen, the chemistry grow on that side of the ball, a lot, especially with a lot of new weapons on offense?
Oh, facts. Like, I think just coming back in the OTAs, the energy was different off the rip. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people came back ready to work, you know what I'm saying? And I think it showed on both sides of the ball. We got a bunch of young cats balling out here, playing fast. Even the older guys out here playing fast, like it's year 2, 3 for them, you know what I'm saying? So you definitely can feel the energy here for sure.
You mentioned that commitment. What does that say about, what the staff has been able to build? A lot of these guys going into their second year, under Dave Canales, and even some new guys on defense too. What does that say about the culture that they've been able to create, that you have so many guys buying in this early in the offseason?
Facts. It just goes to show, like, nobody wants to lose, you know what I'm saying? So as coaches, as a team, we took that next step collectively to get the guys we needed in certain spots to be a complete team, to do what we want to do as a team, win our division, and ultimately win the Super Bowl.
What's it like having a lot of these new weapons around? I mean, you have guys like Jimmy Horn, T-Mac that he got with the 8th overall pick, even Trevor Etienne in the backfield. And what's it like having, a lot of young guys who are coming in hungry, but also with a lot of talent too?
Oh, it's exciting, man, just to see them work, just to, like, I was just in their shoes last year, so just to come back in the year 2 and see these young guys doing the same thing that I was doing last year, and we're probably doing better than what I was doing last year at this time. It's amazing to see these guys out here chasing dreams and trying to get on that field early.
And when you look at, Bryce, going into now his 3rd year, but second in this system, what have you seen from him as far as taking on more leadership and really growing into that franchise quarterback that everybody here wants him to be?
Oh, definitely. I think he's taking the ownership of that on his own, you know what I'm saying, wanting to be our leader, wanting to lead us to win. And I went to train with Bryce over the break for like a week, and bro, he might be one of the hardest working people I know. Like, nobody see what he do behind closed doors. And quarterbacks always get the most criticism because if they throw an interception with that, I could drop the pass, it'd still be his fault. You know what I'm saying? So, and like last year, he handled just like the getting bent situation. Yeah. Like, who could have handled it better? Like he took it on the chin, came back. Got, like, usually you say he got better, which I feel like it showed when he came back, started, and then just running off that into this season, it shows like it's just going like this for everybody.
And lastly, last one for me, what can we expect about this offense as a whole? We've heard a lot about the new wrinkles. You just talked about, Bryce and his growth. What can we expect out of this Panthers offense as you guys look to reach new heights in 2025?
You can expect a new team for sure. The 2025 Panthers is not going to be the 2024 Panthers. You know what I'm saying? We're going to put points on the board. We're going to get stops, and we're going to win games. It's as simple as that.
You heard it here first. JT Sanders, appreciate the time, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.